Hi, welcome back to another Nature Journals. Sorry for being a bit quiet the last couple of weeks. We've been providing childcare over these holidays for key workers. However, that's now done, so we're back to it in the garden, making our videos for you guys at home. Today, we're going to be setting up our wildlife camera traps. I picked up the extra one that was at school whilst I was working there. We're going to set these up because we think we found where the badger is coming from at the top of the garden. So we're going to put that on one of the cameras on there and see if we can catch it. Okay, so these cameras have got sensors here and a forward-facing one. So when they sense movement, they still automatically start recording. We've got lots of different settings inside that we can play around with. So I've set this camera up to record for 15 seconds and take photos at the same time. What it'll do is it'll sense movement, trigger the camera all through the night. So it uses ultraviolet, which the animals can't see, but we'll be able to see, which means we can see what's moving around at night through the garden. You can get these online. They're not super expensive if you want to try one in your garden. All you got to do is then, once you're done, we take the SD card out the bottom here and we'll be off then checking it out every morning for the next couple of days. After we've checked the cameras, Charlotte's going to be posting all the images that we find up online, so on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. So however you're following us, Charlotte will be posting up on there. Okay, so I've rigged up this camera onto this empty pot, which comes with the straps. I've just whacked it round just to secure it. Now we think the badgers are coming in through along here. It's a bit worn out, and through the hedge at the end there, completely clear. So we'll put the pot here facing that way as it comes through. We'll set the motion sensor off. There's a 5-second delay between there and here, so I don't want to put it too close because we'll miss it. So we're going to probably put it back just down here and leave it for a couple of nights to see what we get. Okay, so the first camera we set is just up the top of the garden. Then we're just in the middle of the garden here, sort of between the lawn and the veg patch. Just here is where we think we've seen foxes coming in and out of this hedge before. So we're going to set this camera sort of facing this general direction, see what we can spot. So I've set this up so it's got a 5-second lag as well. It's our dual capture, so video and photo again. I'll put the resolution up to the highest quality we can get, and hopefully we'll get some good pictures for the next couple of days. All the cameras are now set, so they're not switched on. I'm going to switch them on just in a bit once the sun sets a bit more. So now what we're going to do is have a look at some of the animals and creatures and interesting things we've spotted over the last couple of weeks, okay? So the first thing that we saw what's known as a bee fly, okay? So it looks exactly like a bee. It even buzzes like one, but it's got a long sort of, looks like one antennae effectively, and it's used to drink nectar. It's actually a parasitic fly. So what it does is it lays its eggs next to a ground bee's nest or solitary wasp's nest, and they take it in thinking it's one of their own, and then once it grows out into a larvae, that larvae eats all the actual bee's eggs, and then it'll grow a fly out from there. So that's why it's a parasitic type of fly. So we're going to put up a picture of one now. So that was called the bee fly. Now we're going to look at some toad spawn, which is different to frog spawn. So frog spawn is in big clumps, whereas toad spawn is in a chain or a string, and it's a nice line of spawn all joined up together. We found this when we were pond dipping over Easter at the school site. The children had never seen it before, so we thought we'd share it with you. So we're going to put up a little video or photo of some toad spawn. So that's pretty cool. Not many people know the difference between frog and toad spawn. So there it is. I've added them to my nature journal. So here, I'll give you a quick photo of each of those. Hope you've all been adding to your nature journals over the last couple of weeks. We'll share with you the results of the camera traps through Tuesday. And then Wednesday's wildlife quiz. And Friday, we're back to forest schools where we're going to be making some mini dens. Thank you very much.